All right, back with another update. Man, I turned the camera on and I feel like I look tired. It's partly because I am. I've not been sleeping well. The pain has been even worse than what it was last week. It continues to get worse. Actually, had a visit with the nurse today just to kind of talk through, can we get on a new pain management plan because the tumor just keeps growing. The bandage on it's not because of anything special. When I'm at home, I typically wear this, so I'm not taking band-aids on and off because it also drains too. So it's just easier to take on and off if I have the paper tape instead of a full-up band-aid. But yeah, this past week, Saturday, I felt like was the first time fatigue really hit me, and it was. I told Sid I was going to just lay down in the afternoon, and I laid down in bed, and as I'm sitting there, I'm just feeling this. It wasn't even pain; it was just a tiredness and a fatigue that I can't explain. I mean, I've done ultra marathons, I've done more than 24-hour endurance events, so I know what it's like to feel tired. But it was like this fatigue you can't push through. And I was talking with a friend of mine, his wife, who went through breast cancer years ago, and she was describing that there's this fatigue with cancer that's just unlike any other fatigue, and you can't push through like you can with most tiredness. You just kind of have to endure it. And I felt like that, and I felt like it was the first time that in this journey where my body felt like I had cancer. It wasn't like a necessarily down moment. It was just a realization of the weight of it. And the subsequent days, as pain has just continued to get worse, I'm staying positive as much as I can. We do and are surrounded with so many people that have given us love and support, and I'm so grateful for that. But the new sort of, my last video I talked about expectations, and the new expectation is kind of, hey, just be patient. This might take 3 to 4 cycles of infusions at 3 weeks apart. You're looking at somewhere between 9 and 12 weeks. So, it could be 3 months from the first treatment that we actually begin to see, see things take effect. And I think for me, that was reassuring in a sense, like just buckle in, here we go. We'll try to manage the pain as best we can, and really it's looking at tumor growth, like how fast is this thing growing. We're not going to switch protocols and abandon the immunotherapy, unless the tumor starts to get aggressively out of control. It affects, impacting the brain or my neck. Right now it's pushing pretty hard on my ear to the point where you kind of when it throbs, it feels almost like an earache as it presses on the canal. So it's like, I feel like, okay, now I know where I'm headed. It allows me to reset and focus kind of on what's ahead. So much fewer training days. I haven't gotten out for a run in almost a week because when I wake up, it's too painful to head out for a run. Maybe I'll try and push through that soon, but I don't like the idea of being on a medication and running. I was doing it before when I'd wake up with that kind of out of my system. Now I'm on I'm on a set 3-day patch that I basically wear that's, slowly providing that pain release. So I probably will, I don't know, I got to look up what I can even do. I still will throw up my videos of the baseline training runs just so that they're out there. But I'm looking forward to being able to get back to actually running. And I got to actually explore new ways to exercise now that I'm thinking about the patch on my arm. But thanks again for everybody for the support. Been so great to connect with people. Unfortunately over this, but fortunately we're able to connect and just have conversations with people that I haven't had in a while, or that I wouldn't rather connect with it if it weren't for this. So definitely seeing the positive in what's happened so far. Again, thank you. I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate it.